Hey, Bella, what's up?
Hello, Mr. Delony.
What's going on?
Not much. I'm really excited to be on the phone with you. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course.
I just have a question. I wanted to know, how do I break free from self-imposed boundaries and live without fear?
That sounds like you went to like a women's empowerment conference.
No.
Or you took did you take like an online quiz?
No.
I'm just playing with you. I'm trying to break the ice a little bit. All right, tell me about your self-imposed boundaries and your fearful living.
Yeah, so I'm 31. I have been on a self-healing journey for a few years now.
What's that mean?
And sorry, I'm getting so emotional right now.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're safe. What's up?
Thank you. I think I grew up in a very traditional or old school way of living. I lived in Mexico for 2 years with my grandparents.
Okay.
And it was very difficult because I had to help my family raise my siblings. And so I think I had to listen to them a lot and follow their directions. And there's a lot of trauma, all that stuff. And I think when my mid-20s, I started thinking that I need to heal all this trauma. And I think I live with a lot of fear still, and a lot of it holds me back from pursuing dreams and ambitions, and I just need a little bit of guidance.
Very cool. Okay. Well, congratulations on saying no more.
Yes, thank you.
And I'm proud of you because you know what you're doing. You're thinking of 3 generations from now.
Yeah.
And it takes a bold step to just stop and turn and face the fire.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Thank you.
And know that analogy sounds good stitched on a pillow, but when you turn and face a fire, it also means you, on behalf of the generations that will come after you, get burned up too.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not a bug. It's a feature, right? It's part of stopping generational hurt. So tell me something that you're scared of.
I think so. I started my own little side business.
Okay.
And I'm having a hard time, putting up content on social media, going out to pass out flyers, what do you mean? Like, reaching out to clients.
Okay. So the marketing part.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it is I'm a little shy, and I'm also afraid to, I think I get complacent in the moment because I'm like, they don't want to talk to me. So I think I'm just going to leave it and try to find a new client.
What's the name of one of your younger nieces or nephews? Just give me a random name.
Emil.
Okay, Emil. So imagine Emil was choking in a restaurant and you don't know the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
You saw somebody hurting. You saw somebody who needed something. What would you do?
I think in the moment, for him, I would maybe stick my hand in there.
No. But you can't do it. You don't know how.
Okay. I don't know how.
What would you do?
I would ask for someone for help or call 911.
Okay. Would you ask for help? Excuse me, Emil's choking. I'm sorry to bother you. Emil's choking. How would you get people's attention?
I would probably yell for help.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's in there. When you saw somebody who needed something desperately, you would have no problem turning and yelling to a restaurant, "Hey, help! Somebody help!" Right?
Yeah.
What's your side business?
I'm a spray tan artist.
Okay. What's the business?
Yeah. So I go and I provide a service to people that are looking to get a nice golden tan.
I may or may not need that service. I may or may not be one of the paler people who's ever lived. Okay, so if you went and got certified to be a spray tan artist, and you're doing that because you want to avoid a clock in and clock out job, or you have this picture of owning businesses and making six figures, or you really kind of want to have a reputation like she's kind of cool because she's good at making people look better.
Yeah.
You're a naturally quiet, I don't want to bother people kind of person.
Yeah.
It's so making a marketing material. I hate the word content, but that's the world we're in. Putting that message out. Hey, I want y'all to help me make six figures. I want y'all to see how good my work is. Some people are wired for that. I'm not. You're not. If you wake up every day and say, hey, there are people who don't like what they see when they look in the mirror, and I believe everyone has inherent beauty, and I've learned this craft where I can help accentuate people's beauty and give them a moment of peace from how awful they talk to themselves. You would scream at the top of your lungs to get that message out. I can help you exhale when you look in the mirror. You're beautiful and I see it. I'm going to help you see it too.
Okay.
And so it's the same thing. But what I found in my life, that in my personal life, is when I get excited about doing something that's just for me, I don't like talking about it. I feel weird about it. And when I make like an ad or I put something on social media about it, you can see it coming a mile away. Like, hey, what's up, bros? This is John. I've got this thing I want you to buy.
Yeah.
Right? But like, I just put out some new conversation cards about sex and intimacy. Listen to the show. So many people are struggling because they're married to someone, they love somebody, and they don't know how to say, I'm struggling in this area.
Yeah.
And now I've got this tiny little thing that costs like $15 or something that will give you a path. Like, I'm passionate about this one. Or the parents and kids. Like, parents want to talk to their kids, kids want to talk to their parents, and they don't know how. As silly as that sounds. Here we are. I'm gonna give you a tool. I'll talk about that till the end of time. So I think the first thing is asking yourself, not what do you want to do? Ask yourself, am I waking up every day to serve and to help? And I think you'll find over time your fear about calling out and telling that message will go away. It will greatly lessen because you would have no problem screaming to help out Emil.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
You have no problem just talking to you. You have a pretty amazing spirit about you. If your friend came and sat with you and she was like, I just feel so ugly, you would not think twice of getting real close to her face and looking her dead in the eyes and saying, you are beautiful, would you?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. That's who you are.
Yeah.
Okay? So here's the second part. What does your fear get you?
Nothing.
No, it's serving a role. It's serving a purpose.
Okay.
What is it giving you?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
Can I take a couple of just guesses and you tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right?
Okay.
The idea of you doing art, growing up in the home you grew up, was silly, was kid stuff. You got pushed into a maternal role. You had to be mom at a real young age.
Yeah.
The idea that you're going to do art, that you're going to do beauty, shut up. We got those mouths to feed. You need to go over there and get those kids bathed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And so what your body knows, your nervous system knows, your soul knows to get all woo-woo about it, that deep down, the thing that you feel like you're best at doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody cares. And so what your fear gives you is protection against somebody else telling you that the thing that you think is important doesn't matter again. Your fear is protecting you from getting your heart stomped on again and again and again.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. The marketplace is mean. The marketplace isn't nice. It doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about service. Can you serve other people? And how much is it going to cost me? And so to enter into the marketplace, you're entering back into a world that got you hurt for most of your childhood. And that's a world of, I believe I have value. I believe I have a cool way of doing life. And people said, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you feel. Get those kids fed and get them bathed up and get them to bed. I'm watching TV. And so I want you to see your body, your boundaries, your fear. Your body's working perfectly given the circumstances you were raised in. You're not messed up or broken.
Okay.
Do you get that? I want you to hear that. There's nothing wrong with you. Given what's happened to you in your life, your body's working perfectly. What you are trying to do is learn how to do something new. And so here's what I mean by that. If you ever driven a standard, like a car that's got a clutch?
I've tried, but it's
okay.
I've not gotten it down.
So my first car was a standard. I've driven a standard for 20, 30 years, forever.
Okay.
Manual, says Kelly GPT. They're manuals, right? So when you first start trying to drive a manual, it's going to buck and kick because you're not going to get that ratio of gas pedal and clutch right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After driving one for 30 years, it should smooth out a little bit. And if it starts getting really rough, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
You are learning how to do a whole new thing. And that is put yourself out there, start a small business, say, hey, I have a talent and I think I can help you. I see something in you don't see. And it's going to go, right? Because it's new.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you were helping Emil learn how to drive a manual, a standard, you'd be really graceful with him the first couple times you're driving. Never done it before. Of course you're going to be bucking and kicking in the car stalling. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Tell me about your self-imposed boundary.
Well, I think a lot of people see my potential, like my friends and like my loved ones, they all see that I'm capable of doing things. But again, I just hold myself back every time. And I think when I'm on my own, like if I'm going somewhere by myself, I know how to do things and I'm independent. But then like once I'm in the presence of my friends or like at work, I think I kind of pull back and I'm not as competent. And I think that also holds me back. Like I don't know if there's a term for that, but I just kind of dim myself and just follow someone's lead. But then I don't follow the lead correctly because I'll mess up or something. And then I'm just like, that causes me a little bit of insecurity. And I'm like, oh my God, I suck at this,
Yeah. Well, there's two sides to that. Sucking at something isn't a bad thing. Right?
Okay.
If you sucked at something and it got you hit across the face growing up, that's another thing.
Yeah.
If you sucked at something and somebody said, that's why your mom left, because of your attitude.
Yeah.
Then you're going to spend your whole adult life trying not to suck at things because it's an act of war in your body.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did I hit that nail on the head right there?
I think you're right. Yeah, because somebody actually did say that to me.
I know they did.
About my dad. Yeah.
I know they did.
That's fun.
And hey, It wasn't true.
No.
It wasn't true. And what your body has learned over the course of your life is that when other people are around, it is your job to make sure everybody has what they need and to shut your mouth. And I'm sorry that you were treated that way, but it was wrong. And you get to choose what happens next.
Yeah.
And so it's about practicing. And for someone like you, Bella, you know what I would do? I would tell my friends, I'm practicing being more assertive now. You'll just have to get over it, and they'll all laugh and be like, whatever, Bella.
Yeah. Okay.
But I bet they'd go along with you, wouldn't they?
They would.
And when it comes to putting out ads or marketing materials, make a commitment to the only person that matters right now, Bella. I will do 5 a day, period. I'm just going to do 5 a day. I will send 5 emails, 5 client reach outs. I will do 5 social media. I don't care what the thing is. I don't know what the thing is there in California. I will do 5 a day. And when those 5 are done, I'm finished for the day.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do 5. That's all of the stomping on my spirit I can handle. But what you're going to find is your body's going to learn over time you're not going to die. And in fact, you're much stronger than you think you are. You just have to tiptoe out on that ledge, and you're going to realize it's not a ledge. The word that keeps coming to mind is you got to practice, you got to practice, you got to practice. You got to practice being uncomfortable. You got to practice failing. You got to practice somebody saying, your spray tan sucks, and going, ugh, that doesn't feel good. But I got 10 more clients today. Either they're right, I got to do better, or whatever, okay. And I'm going to go to the next thing. But listen, the things that kept you safe as a kid are going to destroy your small business. They're going to destroy your adult relationships. They're going to continue to erode your own belief in you. And it's time to not let those voices from your childhood, those nonsensical voices, continue to have a seat at the table in your life anymore. You're not welcome here anymore, voices. It's time for y'all to go. And you're going to look around at a bunch of empty chairs, and you have to fill them up with people who love you and care about you and who are willing to walk alongside you, let you fail, cheer you on. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you're on the right path. I think you just need to come down, impose some symptoms, impose some systems on yourself. I will do 5 a day. I will make 1 phone call. When I get uncomfortable, I'm just going to put my fist in my chest. I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to keep making the phone call. I'm going to keep making the piece of content. I'm going to keep making the flyer. I am going to send these out to people because I'm here to help other people feel beautiful. I'm here to accentuate people, give them amazing photo shoots and amazing weddings and whatever else the thing is, because I'm here to serve. I'm here to lift other people up. And what I think you're going to find is A, you're stronger than you think you are, and B, all those years of keeping your eyes open to keep you safe, reading a room, is going to make you amazing. When somebody walks in sheepishly for the first time and says, I don't feel beautiful, can you help me feel beautiful? And you're going to go, oh man, sit down. Or come here into the booth, I got you. And you're going to be a gift.